Back to the pavement thing, pavement topics, which is
here.
like, but I love that the show goes off the rails. So if we don't talk about anything, it's
the
great.
pavement show goes off the rails.
They go. Do you guys still do set lists like on the day? On the day of?
Well, no, actually,
because you used to, right?
We used to do them right before the show.
Right before the show, right? Yeah.
We're supposed to have it in several days in advance now because we have this stuff that I don't really understand that you'll have to tell me how it is, but it's some sort of multimedia thing that needs to be programmed. And our lighting designer actually triggers like
the lighting.
Some guy
video
for
certain songs, you know. They have things that
basically
go with
there's
songs.
this guy named Michael Brown who designed all of this stuff to go with certain songs, and like so they need the list like a week in advance, and they only just got it about 15 minutes ago. So
get to work, Mike.
So now they're probably all scrambling to
they're all scrambling. They're all sort of like and like
do their jobs the best they can.
TikTok, Mike.
Yeah, as soon as
Keeping it real, keeping everybody on their toes.
Exactly.
Like as soon as I send that to them, they're like, "Whoa, man, thanks a lot," you know, because usually I do them, and I actually kind of did this one as well because Steven, like he's very enthusiastic this year about Pavement, and so he's actually putting a lot of thought into the set list. He did our first two, and we thought it was just going to continue, but for this show, he kind of showed his first time that he's done two. That's enough. Maybe. Yeah.
But you guys, and even Steven, like even at the most tired, I would say, like you guys still always love this, right?
I do,
absolutely.
Always love the band and songs and each other.
The songs are great, and
we have a lot, so the set list can change from show to show, and we really try to make it different because there's repeat attenders.
Yeah.
So we try to do that for ourselves as well for the audience, just to keep us sharp and on the edge. So it doesn't become boring. There's nothing worse than going to see a band that plays the same songs every night, and you can tell in their strumming that they just, we're going through it, when's it over?
We've seen a lot of bands do that.
I've always, even before, like I've liked Pavement way before I started doing this, but I've always had that mindset, possibly because of you guys, because I was like, even like part of my personality. I mean, like I try not to repeat anything ever, or barely. It's some things are good to revisit, but I can imagine for a band. Even when I had a band myself, I was like, I got tired of the things that I really liked, but I got tired of the things, and it's good to shuffle things up.
Yeah.
So,
let me answer that question for you. So basically, we started practicing. We tried to learn 60 Pavement songs, right? In about 10 days, relearn. We got about 40. We have got about 45 that we can play with some degree of confidence. We realized for these shows especially...
That's a lot of songs, though.
Yeah, we play about 24 to 27 a night. And we realized for this show, and for really sort of festivals in general, that there's going to be kind of an automatic, like 15 songs that we're going to play. Sort of unlike a Pavement headlining gig, because it's sort of, I mean, for lack of a better way of putting it, more like sort of greatest hitsy. So that gives us like about 10 wild card songs to switch around. So we're gonna try to just.
That's fun.
Yeah. So like the 10 we did the other night that were wild cards, I think they're pretty much all being switched out for something else.
And the Barcelona show 10 years ago was 12 years ago. Was that as well, right?
That would be more. Anytime we have to play a festival, you just have to. You can't. It's not like you can't take as many risks, but like you want to make the crowd. You want to play the crowd pleasers, like thankfully we have about
which is all of them. Well, if there's a band with good B-sides, I mean, it's insane. I know because I used to buy all the singles, and I'd be like, how is this so good, and like how is this not an album track, for instance?
Well, eventually we put them all on albums so we could bring them back to life, I guess. But
just listening, like just putting his stuff in cache, like so that that we have to freshen up. Like I know everything by heart. I know everything. But it's good to
You take my place.
I could never.
Sure you could,
never.
yeah.
No, I couldn't.
Just have to drink a lot of beer and play with children's toys. That's all there is to it.
Have a lot
Not
of
that hard,
a lot of excitement.
We have one toy.
Oh, we do have a Kirby.
I'm sure that makes a noise. You can just have my case. I gave half of it away to the crowd the other night anyways. So I'm kind of low on percussion.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, what
You
song
gave
do
away
you
your
play the one time?
percussion?
Yeah.
It was Finn. I'd like to put it on there for a little more tambourine.
Okay, so I need to. So I'm gonna have to use those three and bring you one for that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's him. We're gonna play Finn.
So you're there you go.
Boom.
Or Fiend.
or
Yeah.
or fin.
Yeah, Fiend.
Right,
Yeah.
fin.